Hello and welcome to the Admissions and Delivery Unit of University Hospital Waterford Maternity Services. My name is Lorraine and I'm one of the clinical midwifery managers. We are delighted to welcome you to our unit where we strive to provide you and your birthing partner with compassionate, high quality care that meets your individual needs and wishes. Mums and babies are at the heart of everything we do here, so we are confident we can offer you the service you want for you and your baby and your partner. I will now take you on a tour of our unit. We have 2 admissions rooms, 3 fetal assessment beds, 4 birthing rooms, 1 delivery theatre and recovery room. This is our admissions room where we will welcome you and introduce ourselves. You may have already rung ahead and spoken to one of our midwives, and we encourage you to do so, and for all women to ring ahead, as it provides you with reassurance and support, and it allows us to triage our admissions effectively. The monitoring equipment helps us to establish how you and your baby are doing. We monitor your baby for approximately 20 minutes and listen as you tell us why you have come to our unit. Depending on this assessment and your birth preferences, you may require an internal vaginal examination to determine if you are in established labour. If you are in established labour, we will escort you to the birthing room with your partner. If you are not in established labour, we will discuss 2 options with you. You may go home to return at a later time if you are comfortable to do so, and if your pregnancy is low risk. You may go to the antenatal ward until your contractions are more established, and we will continue to support and reassure you. We have 4 birthing rooms. This is our home from home room, but all of our birthing rooms contain similar equipment. We have a woman-centred approach in our unit where you will be very much involved with your birthing partner in the decision-making process. And if we have not already discussed with you your birth preferences, we will do so now. As midwives, we will support and encourage you to listen and to trust your body. We will encourage you to remain as active as possible throughout your birthing journey, and we have many supports to aid and assist you and your partner to achieve this, such as the birthing ball, the peanut ball, the birthing couch, the birthing mats, delivery bed, which facilitates different positions, the birthing stool, use of water, the shower and the bathtub, mental relaxation using water, music and mood light, aromatherapy diffuser and hypnobirthing, and adoption of different labouring positions to achieve optimal fetal position, use of TENS, use of Entonox. We also have a 24-hour epidural service which is available should you request it. You will be assigned a designated midwife who will be with you throughout your birthing journey. And this midwife will be a constant active guide throughout your birth, providing emotional, physical and professional support. And this support will be on your terms as every labour is unique to each individual. We strive to provide a trusting, supportive relationship in which every woman is seen and heard to achieve the birth that they desire safely. During labour, monitoring of your baby may be intermittent auscultation or continuous monitoring. Continuous monitoring does not mean that you can't move around. This is still possible with some modifications to your range of movement. And if for any reason your birthing journey results in the need for a cesarean section, you will be fully involved with your partner in the decision-making process. Our delivery theatre is located just across from the birthing rooms, and your partner can accompany you on this journey. The second phase, the birthing phase, is mum-led with encouragement and support from your midwife. We will adopt many alternative positions during your birthing phase to facilitate your baby's descent through the birth canal. And these positions include sideline, all fours, upright, semi-recumbent, squatting and the use of our birth stool. The third stage of labour involves delayed cord clamping, and according to your birth preferences it may be physiological or active third stage of management of the placenta. Uninterrupted skin to skin is supported for a minimum of 1 hour, and we will support and initiate breastfeeding when you are ready. And finally, we thank you and your partner for allowing us to be present at this important moment in your lives, and we wish you happiness on this special journey.
The Domino's service is a midwifery-led service that has been up and running in the University Hospital Waterford for many years. We are a team of 5 midwives and we look after women who have low-risk pregnancies. Our aim is to work in partnership with you and your family to promote a healthy-based approach to your pregnancy. We look after you throughout your pregnancy from the booking visit at 12 weeks right up until 5 days after your baby is born. We provide antenatal care both in hospital and in 2 outreach clinics in the city. Because we are a small team, you will get to know the midwives providing your care. Our appointments are flexible and can be made to work around you and your family. Each appointment is roughly 30 minutes long with a minimum waiting time. We also look after you during your labour, whether it's in the hospital or in the home for a planned home birth. And we can provide an early discharge home service which provides postnatal care in the comfort of your own home. Should your pregnancy become high risk at any stage, we can refer you onto our obstetric team in the hospital. We look forward to welcoming you into our care.
Hello, my name is Mary Frisby and I'm the perinatal mental health midwife at University Hospital Waterford. I provide care and support for women with mild to moderate mental health issues. I also work within a referral pathway for women with moderate to severe mental health issues who require rapid specialist interventions from other clinicians within the specialist team. When you come to see me, you're given the opportunity to discuss any anxieties or concerns that you may have in relation to your mental health in a confidential, private and comfortable environment. This assessment is to allow the practitioner and the client to jointly form any specific care pathways that may be needed to assist, to improve or to smooth their journey throughout their pregnancy and into the postnatal period.
My name is Jill Whelan. I am the bereavement support midwife at University Hospital Waterford. In the majority of cases, pregnancy is a happy and positive time. However, in some rare incidents, women and their partners and families may experience pregnancy loss. Sadly, more than 1 in 5 pregnancies ends in miscarriage. Each year, around 14,000 women will have a miscarriage in Ireland. My role as bereavement support midwife is to provide practical and emotional support to women and their families who are sadly experiencing pregnancy loss. I work alongside the obstetricians, midwives, medical social worker and the chaplaincy service to ensure families receive good quality, compassionate and emotional support, sensitive to their cultural beliefs. Here in University Hospital Waterford, we have an established pregnancy loss clinic for couples experiencing recurrent miscarriage. If you would like to be put in touch with the bereavement support midwife, please ask your midwife or alternatively go to pregnancyandinfantloss.ie.
Hi and welcome to the neonatal unit in University Hospital Waterford. Here in UHW we take babies from 28 weeks onwards, and so if your baby has to come to us for any reason after birth, they could be here for a few days or for longer. During that time we're part of a dedicated team here of nurses and doctors and physiotherapists, dietitians, lots of other people who will all help you on your journey to get your baby home. We encourage family-centred care here at all times where it's possible. So we encourage parents to visit and we encourage them to participate in baby care.
Hi, my name is Colette and I'm a neonatal nurse here in University Hospital Waterford. Kangaroo care is the practice of holding an infant dressed only in a hat and nappy so that the frontal contact of parent and infant is skin to skin. If your infant is well after birth, they will be dried and placed on your skin wearing only a hat and nappy. It is important to cover the baby's head as this large wet surface will be the greatest source of heat loss. Make sure the room is warm and draft free. Close windows and doors and cover the infant with a warm blanket. Keep the head in the sniffing position, chin slightly raised with nose up and the baby's body touching your skin as much as possible. Your skin will heat up if the baby is cold and will cool down if the baby is too warm. This is known as maternal-infant thermal synchrony. Kangaroo care should be provided for at least 1 hour after delivery if possible. This allows the baby to reap the rewards of this basic stress-relieving standard of care. It is scientifically proven to increase the amounts of oxytocin, which is a good hormone, in the baby's central nervous system, and decreases the cortisol, which is the stress hormone that the baby may be harbouring post-delivery. If you plan to breastfeed, the contact with your infant in this first hour will positively influence the hormones your body needs to produce milk. If your infant is well, your infant should also be more relaxed and willing to latch on and feed well. If you do not intend to breastfeed, it is still recommended that your infant is held in kangaroo care for up to an hour a day and more if possible, as they will also reap the rewards the contact will provide. Kangaroo care helps to keep your infant warm. It helps them to relax into a deep sleep more quickly and will sustain it for longer. Benefits of kangaroo care also include psychological wellness, improving outcomes for infants as they develop and reach their milestones. The benefits of kangaroo care for the preterm infant are amazing and will positively affect the infant's stress levels, their weight gain, their infection risk, their heart rate, breathing rate and overall well-being. If you are expressing breast milk or breastfeeding your preterm infant, kangaroo care will also positively affect the hormones you need to increase and maintain your milk supply, especially when separated from your baby. Kangaroo care is recognised all around the world as one of the best primary standards of care for infants, whether they are well, unwell, term or preterm. Make sure you ask your healthcare professional to assist you to provide it as much as possible.
Gestational diabetes is one of the most common health problems that can happen during pregnancy. It affects as many as 12% of pregnancies in Ireland and can lead to serious problems for both mum and baby. Certain women are at higher risk of developing gestational diabetes. For example, if you are overweight, if you have a family member with diabetes, if you had gestational diabetes in a previous pregnancy, or depending on your ethnic background. If you are at risk, you will receive a blood test for gestational diabetes between 24 and 28 weeks of pregnancy. If you are diagnosed, there are day-to-day changes you can make to stay healthy. How much exercise you get and what kind of food you eat can have important effects on your health and your baby's health. But what happens when you have gestational diabetes, and how can diet and exercise help? Food and drinks are broken down in your digestive system. The sugar they contain is absorbed into your bloodstream. But sugar needs insulin to work. Insulin is made by the pancreas and helps sugar get into your cells. Insulin acts like a key that lets the sugar move from the bloodstream into the cells of your body, where it is used for energy. Pregnancy hormones change the way insulin works in your body. In the later stages of pregnancy, these changes make it difficult for insulin to unlock the cells and allow the sugar to enter. This is what is known as insulin resistance. Some insulin resistance is normal in pregnancy, but this means that your pancreas needs to work extra hard to keep blood sugar levels in a healthy range. When you have gestational diabetes, your pancreas is not able to keep up. As a result, too much sugar is left in the blood. However, a carefully planned diet with high-fibre carbohydrates and no added sugar can make it easier for your body to manage the sugar in your blood. Exercise will also help keep blood sugar low, as it improves insulin's ability to unlock the cells and uses up sugar for energy. If blood sugar is controlled, your chances of a healthy pregnancy are the same as a non-diabetic mum. This makes diet and exercise powerful tools for a healthy pregnancy. However, if blood sugar is not well controlled, this can lead to problems in both mum and baby. In a study of 23,000 pregnant women around the world, researchers found a link between high blood sugar in mum and babies that had grown too big. Researchers also found a link between high blood sugar and preeclampsia, premature delivery, need for caesarean section, birth injury, and abnormal sugar control in baby. Diabetes during pregnancy can also put you and your baby at risk for problems later in life, including type 2 diabetes and heart disease. But there are actions you can take. Changes in diet and exercise, combined with close monitoring, can successfully manage blood sugar in 7 out of 10 pregnancies. So no better time to start than now. To learn more about Irish research on maternal and newborn health, you can visit the HRB Mother and Baby Clinical Trial Network's website.
Hi, my name is Julianne and I'm one of the Women's Health Physiotherapists here at University Hospital, Waterford. Pregnancy-related pelvic girdle pain refers to pain that can be felt in one or both buttocks or around the pubic bone at the front of the pelvis. Women will describe it like a sharp stabbing pain in the bum or as if they've been kicked right in the centre of the pubic bone. Pelvic girdle pain can be a significant cause of disability and discomfort. The common signs of pelvic girdle pain are pain or discomfort with turning in bed, going from sitting to standing, getting out of a car, walking, pushing heavy objects like a shopping trolley or a hoover, walking upstairs. Your pelvis is a very strong, stable structure and it remains robust throughout pregnancy. But in pelvic girdle pain, the muscles and tissues surrounding the pelvis become sensitised, which generates protective responses and tension develops. This is felt as tightness by the pregnant woman and can cause movement to be sore or painful. So, how do you manage it? You can manage pelvic girdle pain through understanding your pain, improving your emotional well-being, sleep optimization, regular exercise, and external supports such as belts or manual therapies can also be used when needed. The following are simple day-to-day measures which may also help. Stay active and also get plenty of rest. Get to bed early and avoid screens for an hour before bed. Practice abdominal breathing before sleep to calm down the nervous system. Avoid activities that make the pain worse or modify them to make them easier. Change your position regularly. Try not to sit for more than 30 minutes at a time, and if standing, sit down and take a few breaks. Wear supportive shoes, avoid high heels and stand with equal weight through both feet. Sit down to get dressed and undressed. Avoid crossing your legs while sitting or standing. And ask for help with household tasks. Break them down into smaller loads and take regular breaks. A hot pack can be very soothing for low back or buttock pain. Ice packs can be helpful if your pain is around the pubic joint at the front of the pelvis. Use it for 15 minutes a few times a day. We never put ice directly on the skin, but wrap it in a towel before applying it to the area. Obviously, heat or ice can burn, so be sensible using these modalities and never fall asleep with either heat or ice on. I'm now going to demonstrate a few exercises which can be helpful. If an exercise is too difficult or painful to do, leave it out and come back to it another time. Pelvic tilting. Sitting up tall on a gym ball or a chair, we tilt our pelvis forwards and then roll back on our sit bones. We breathe in to come forwards and breathe out to roll back. If using a gym ball, make sure it's made from anti-burst material, which means it will slowly deflate if punctured. Piriformis stretch. In a seated position, bring one ankle to the opposite knee. We are aiming to feel a comfortable stretch in the buttock area. We may need to lean forwards to feel the stretch. Breathe normally and repeat on the opposite side. Child's pose. Start in a hands and knees position. Sit back onto your heels and stretch your arms forwards. Focus on relaxed breathing throughout. Cat stretch. Again on hands and knees, arch your back up towards the ceiling as far as is comfortable, keeping the neck and shoulders relaxed, breathing throughout. Then return to a neutral, flat back position. Pelvic pain can be fluctuating in nature, and an important factor is self-compassion. We often need to slow down and ask for help for our needs to be met at this time. If you are experiencing pregnancy-related pelvic girdle pain, please reach out to your medical provider. It may be appropriate for you to come for a physiotherapy assessment. We would be happy to help.
community midwife at the National Maternity Hospital. I designed and created labour hopscotch in 2015 in response to an increase in the epidural rates and also in medical interventions during labour and birth. The principle of labour hopscotch is to encourage optimal fetal positioning. This means having your baby's head in the optimum position, lined up so it can descend into the pelvis in the optimum position for labour. When this happens, it triggers the spontaneous onset of labour. When women go into spontaneous labour, it's less likely that they'll need induction, and that means that there'll hopefully be less intervention in their births. The labour hopscotch framework aims to support and promote natural and active labour. It is encouraged for all women, regardless of the care pathway that they choose for their birth, but encourages more natural methods of pain relief where possible, for as long as possible in labour. Using the idea of the game hopscotch we all played years ago, each of the steps can be undertaken to remain active during labour. The process can start at home, beginning at the bottom of the hopscotch board when you're more active and mobile. The bottom square of the labour hopscotch is called the mobilised square, and it aims at promoting optimal fetal position. There are 4 activities associated with this step, and it's important that these 4 positions are practiced throughout the antenatal period in preparation for your labour. Your midwife will explain the positions to you during your pregnancy. Our research findings, which we published in 2019 in our research study, showed that women who practiced labour hopscotch had reduced epidural rates, reduced the caesarean section rates, increased spontaneous onset of labour and vaginal deliveries, and most of all, there was an increase in birth satisfaction rates. Having a positive birthing experience makes a smoother transition to parenthood.